welcome to this. This is what we call our Level Up at Lunch. This is our monthly meeting held via Zoom the third Thursday of the month. And for those of you who are watching on PWN on YouTube channel, hello, hello. Be sure to like and subscribe. And I just want to thank some of our sponsors as well. So thank you to Jessica Connolly of Connolly Insurance Agency. And thank you also to Stephanie Shields, our CEO, our Bookkeeping Central, for taking care of PWN bookkeeping. And I'm just going to encourage you ladies to look at your upcoming emails for our new business growth mastermind that's coming up in July. This is a member only benefit, so taking place each month. And also to get registered for our next month Level Up Lunch that's in July, which is July 18th. And that's going to be super tip splits. I look forward to hearing what you all have to say. So for those of you who are new to our organization, I just want to say that PWN, my experience of it is a fun, interactive, professional networking group, really enthusiastic women who support each other and honor each other for their personal and business success. We have a collaborative environment that provides opportunities to build lasting relationships, both professional and business connections. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'm the Vice President, Carrie Assumption Helms. And I just want to say, also looking forward to hearing what Sheya has to say today. So I'm going to let you take it away, Katerina.
Yay, bing, bing, bing. My friends, we have an amazing speaker today, Sheya Chisenga. She's got so many credentials and accolades, and I'm going to keep it short because I want to get to her program. I do want you to know she's the Woman Christian CEO, mentor, transformational speaker. She has certified over 150 women life coaches. She has her own center in Sacramento called Sheya, My Time to Rise Business Institute for Women Leaders. Her most recent book is She Leads, She Profits, Unleashing Bold and Courageous Faith to be a full-time CEO. She has massive, massive value for us today. Yay, Tracy, thank you for that. And Sheya, please, we cannot wait to listen to you.
Thank you, Katerina. Thank you, everyone, for this amazing opportunity. Thank you, Tracy, my business sister. We call each other business sisters in the same Connect community. So I'm excited to be here to speak to you all of amazing, powerful women. And as I was preparing to share about being bold, pursuing our dreams and our goals as entrepreneurs, as well as, and I do have notes, so you'll see me look to the side, the courageous leadership enhancing our entrepreneurial journey. And as I was listening to everyone, I see that there's many ways that we are serving in the marketplace, many ways that we are serving humanity, helping us to be better, helping us to thrive, helping us to really walk out what that looks like for you in your life. As I was preparing, I decided that I'm going to be a little transparent today. I think that authenticity really will help us continue to grow, sharing your testimony. But I am going to share some principles that I believe that will help all of us in business. So 2013, I like to share this. Well, I don't like to share it all the time, but 2013, look, it almost took me out. Let me tell you, I'm just going to be myself. So I am Sheya Chisenga. And what I mean by that, I don't know if you guys have experienced it, but it was a shift in the market. Whether we wanted to embrace it or not, it happened. And I made some significant investments in my business. And I had a mindset that those investments will turn around quickly. Am I the only one? All right. So don't leave me out here if I'm not the only one. Made some investments and it didn't turn around the way I had planned. So as I was pursuing, I just kept trying to figure out what was I needed to do, what did I needed to create, what did I needed to make this thing happen, generate the income. But while I was doing that, the energy became frantic, it became fearful, and it also became scared. And so now I'm showing up in a space of frantic, fearful, scared, and uncertain. And so I'm showing up in that space. So you're showing up in that space and you're trying to sell, you're trying to make your offers, and that energy, whether you realize it or not, is being projected. And so what happens, you attract fearful, scared, and uncertain. And so now you created this space that you don't want to be in. You don't want to thrive. You cannot thrive in this space. And so the ultimate, so 3 things I'm going to share that I think that will help all of us navigate the growth. And I don't even like to use the word challenge or hard. I'm really being intentional about changing that language, but it's always about growth and evolving, right? Evolving and growing in the space that we're in. So today I'm going to share 3 things that's going to help us evolve, and I believe will help us grow our business as well as ourselves. So the number one thing that I had to realize that the energy I'm operating in, I needed to surrender. That's number 1. I needed to surrender and trust the process. Surrender the fear, surrender the doubt, surrender the uncertainty. What I would share, everyone on this Zoom today, you have something that is powerful, that really changes people's lives, help people's lives transform, and whatever that looks like. You have to know that truth and not discount or you have to believe that about yourself, number 1. No matter what you're facing, no matter what the challenges that you're doing, it has no effect on who you are. It's just life. It's just what we have to deal with. But we don't want to internalize it. And so surrendering that belief about I'm not enough, I don't know why this is not working, no one is enrolling or signing up for my services, my programs, my products, that I have to learn how to navigate this challenge, this space that I am in. And so I'm going to surrender. Number 1, I am enough. That's number 1. Number 1, I have something that really changes people's lives, right? Number 2, the product I offer, when people say yes to it, they experience breakthrough. They experience transformation. So that's the number part. Surrender to that belief about yourself. Surrender to that and learn to, as I said before, trust the process. So trust that every step that you take, no matter how uncertain, it is a part of the journey. This space, and I don't know if anyone had to experience that. I'm just gonna, I don't know, but I'll speak from my experience. I had to figure out what's going to work for who I'm serving. What do I need to do to navigate this space that I am in so I can keep moving forward? So surrendering to the journey means understanding that setbacks are not failures, but they are lessons and redirection. They are lessons and they're redirecting you. And you begin to ask yourself these questions. What does my client want? And I'll get into the next one. What do I really want to offer? Am I offering the right thing that I want to do? Does it work for me? So number 2, which leads me to that, the second part of courageous leadership is alignment. Is what you're doing right now, it worked for the first 10 years. It worked for the first 5 years. It actually worked. But is it working for you today? We grow, we evolve. And it may have been a great stream of income, but it doesn't feel good to you anymore. One of the things that I did for the first 10 years in entrepreneurship is book anthologies. I loved them in the beginning. I thought they were amazing. You can't come to me with a 10-foot hole now. Don't even look my way with an anthology. And don't get me wrong, anthologies are amazing. They are great opportunities for people to become authors. But when I say I'm done with it, right? So it doesn't align for me anymore. It doesn't align. I don't want to do it. It doesn't feel good. It's stressful and all the things. And so, and guess what? It was a great income space to be in, but it didn't feel good for me anymore. And so if I stayed there, then the people I'm serving, they wouldn't get the best from me. I would just be doing it, going through the motions. So what you're doing, is it in alignment to where you want to go? Does it feel good for you? And most important, you do want to, the people that you're working with, you want them to really experience the transformation that you desire for them to have. So making sure that you are in alignment. Your values are your inner compass, internal compass. Well, I want to say that. They guide you in the direction and the action that you want to take. So are you what you're doing in alignment to where your values are today? Take the time to define your core values and make sure that your entrepreneurial goals and daily actions are in alignment with these values. And so, like as I shared before, anthologies no longer fit where I am, and it's no longer a part of what I want to do. And so I had to get clear about that. So number 2 is alignment. I got 15 more minutes. Okay. So number 2 is alignment. All right. Number 3, this is the third thing that you want to do. And this is a simple one. And let me go back. I want to share a little bit more about alignment. Alignment is about ensuring that your actions, goals, and values, they are in harmony. See, the thing is, I learned something, is that I know that the word balance, like we want to create balance in our life and we want to do that. I know. And I think that is just not obtainable to have this perfect balanced life. But I do believe that you can have rhythm. I believe that you can have a rhythm that works for your life. And what I mean by rhythm, you ever seen like you hearing music and the music is just grooving and you're grooving to the music? That's good rhythm. And that's how you want your life to be. This good music, this alignment, this rhythm that feels great for you. And it aligns to what you want to do. It's creating this beautiful, beautiful harmony in your life. And that's where I'm growing to. I have found my groove, if you can say. I found my groove. Have my circumstances completely changed? No, they're not changed. They're getting better. I'm still dealing with some backlashes of not getting the goals that I tried to reach for myself, but I'm in alignment now. I feel a rhythm is happening in my life. I feel there's a harmony. And you can have that too in your business. And that helps you start to attract the right people, the right services, the right opportunities that are great for you. When I started to really, navigate this space that I'm in, I started bringing on the right ideal clients. Before, I would just, bringing on people, and I'm like, I don't know, I want to work with her, like at all. I don't even care how much money it is. This is a mess. And so, but you say yes to it because, you're trying to generate revenue. But when you in alignment, you start attracting the right people who's hungry for what you have to offer, who's ready to say yes to the investment without hesitation, and you are ready to serve them at that next level. So when you are in alignment, you move with a sense of purpose and you move with a sense of clarity. Okay, now we move to number 3. I was kind of moving a little bit fast there. Point number 3 I want to make is absolutely simple. I've been kind of sharing it all along, and that is move forward. We cannot change what didn't work in 2023. We cannot change what happened in January. I cannot change what happened yesterday. It is gone. Yesterday is gone. It is an absolute another day. It is, what's today? Thursday? Today is Thursday. So I got Thursday. And so move forward. Don't try to, I should have did this. I never should have did that. Why did I do this? That does not help. That energy does not help. And so moving forward, and this is where the boldness and courage truly come into play. It's about taking consistent, decisive action towards your dreams. Just because it didn't work, yesterday or whatever happened, just because it didn't work, your dreams are not dead. They're not over. Is that we have to make the new decision so we can move forward. Bold dreams remained, bold dreams remain dreams without action. And so we have to continue to take action. Take the first step, no matter how small. Action breeds confidence and momentum. And so one of the things Katarina, our coach, would tell us, no more getting ready to get ready so you can get ready so you can go get ready. So we're not doing that, right? And so what we're doing is taking consistent, decisive action. And each step forward, even if it's a stumble, it's a progress. It's progress. I have created this thing I say to myself now after I do a task. I'm like, good job, Sheya. I literally tells myself that. Good job. And when I enforce that on my own self, I feel great. I feel positive. I feel encouraged. I actually finished something today. I did it. So tell yourself, good job, Tracy. You did it. And so those are the things that about taking action. Um, moving forward, you have to sometimes you embrace failure. Moving forward requires a willingness to fail. Every time we do something, it doesn't mean it's always going to be work. It doesn't mean it's wrong though. It means that you learned the lesson. You learned the lesson about it. And so when I look at my investments, because people would tell you, oh, you shouldn't have did, whatever. And I don't look at it like that. I look at it like I've learned the lesson around investments. It taught me what to do and not to do. It taught me the expectation around when you make investments and setting the right standard for that. And so willingness to fail, it's okay to fail. Every successful entrepreneur has faced setbacks and failures, embracing these as opportunities to learn to grow. And that's what I really have to share is that this journey has taught me to grow. I did want to quit. I did want to give up. But here's the amazing part when you in community, like I am in community with Katarina and our community there. And I was able to reach out. I was able to share my struggle. I was able to share, you know what? I feel embarrassed. I feel like I shouldn't have been here. But getting that reinforcement, one, you don't need to be embarrassed. Number two, things happen and we just have to navigate that challenge. All right. Failure is not the end, it is a stepping stone to success. What I do know, because of the lesson, we won't revisit this problem. I learned the lesson. Once I move forward, I won't have this lesson again because I'm going to pass this lesson. And then, of course, there'll be another lesson, right? And so it is a stepping stone to success. And stay resilient. The entrepreneur journey is filled with challenges. Resilience is the key. Stay committed to your vision. Keep pushing towards through the obstacles and adapt to changing your circumstances. Sometimes as entrepreneurs, we have to do things to adapt where we're going so we can navigate. But quitting is it's non-negotiable. It's not even an option, right? You got to stay resilient. It will inspire others and it will fuel your leadership. This is what I believe makes great leaders is going through the things that we've been through and able to stay resilient and able to stay and move forward. I'm on social media and I like social media. I have a great presence on social media, but I'm not consumed by social media because people will put their best foot forward and their lives is just as raggedy as mine. And so you be comparing yourself to something that is not even, solid or what have you. And so my point of sharing that is keeping the right mindset, staying resilient and true to yourself and your belief about who you are. And in my conclusion, I'm going to share this is that being bold in your dreams, your courageousness in leadership, your steadfastness in the entrepreneurial journey requires surrender, it requires alignment, and it requires for us to move forward. And so as I leave today, I challenge you to embrace these principles, surrender all your fears, get in alignment to what you really desire to do, and stay unwavering in your determination to reach your desired goals. So that is my presentation today. I hope I shared something to encourage you. And thank you again for this opportunity.
Sheya, thank you so much. for your uplifting and insightful and inspiring presentation. Everybody give some love or some clapping or some something to our
Thank you.
fabulous friend,
Thank you.
Sheya. And we do have a couple minutes. Does anybody want to share something that they're taking away from Sheya's talk or how it impacted you?
I actually just have a question.
Go
Um,
ahead, Mary.
And so, how have you found it's one thing to talk about surrender, but it's another thing to do it sometimes, right? So what have you found to be your most powerful way of shifting gears into surrender?
Oh, it took me a minute. It wasn't like, oh, I surrender. I'm waving my white flag. It took me constantly trying to do things and it wasn't working. It was just not working no matter what I created. It was just not working. And then I finally I'm like, you know what? I'm doing too much. I'm doing too much. I need to pause. Something I need to pay attention to and really and then I am a woman of prayer. I believe in the power of prayer. And through prayer, I just said, you know what, God, I give it to you. I can't fix it. And when I did that, it gave me the peace to say it's okay to surrender it. And it's going to be okay. I'm going to be fine. It's going to work out. So that's what I would share. Thank you so much.
Thank you again, Sheya. Mwah. Carrie, back to you.
So blessings, ladies. Go forth. Do we want to take a picture? Awesome. Thank you, ladies. Best to you. Mwah. Have a great month.